What a game this was. The Niners beat the same old sorry-ass Lambs. They sweep the same old sorry-ass Lambs. They beat them 23-20. It was a crazy weekend for the Niners. Of course, the county, I should say, of Santa Clara revealed that they banned all contact sports until the end of December due to the COVID-19 pandemic. And while the Niners have to practice and play their last two remaining home games, including next week against the Buffalo Bills on Monday Night Football, baby. Somewhere else, it might be here in Arizona, it might be in Las Vegas, it might be in San Diego, it might be at Oracle Park where the San Francisco Giants play, or it might be at the Oakland Coliseum. Who knows? All we know is the Niners are gonna be the home team next week against the Buffalo Bills on Monday Night Football. Man, this game, the Rams on offense, they fumble it. Kerry Hyder-Jeter recovers, but then, of course, Nick Mullins throws an interception to Jordan Fuller. But then the Rams aren't it. So the Rams start off the game 3-0. And then when the Niners are back on offense, we see Nick Mullins doing a lot better than he did on that first drive. He's hitting Deebo, who, by the way, Deebo had a monster game. Deebo Samuel was an absolute monster. 11 receptions, 133 yards. He was just tearing it up. He's back after missing the last 4 games with a hamstring injury. Of course, Raheem Mostert was also back after missing the last 3 games. Or excuse me, I'm sorry. Deebo missed the last 3 games, and Raheem Mostert missed the last 4 games. Raheem Mostert, we got to see his impact on the running game. He scores the first rushing touchdown to make it 7-3, which was actually what the final score was until halftime. When the Rams got back on offense, we saw Jared Goff throw the pick to Richard Sherman, who's back. This is his first game since about, week 2, I believe. Richard Sherman has missed so much time, and seeing him back just had so much of an impact on the defense. I mean, Emmanuel Mosley and Jason Verrett have been doing just fine as well, but Richard Sherman is, one of the best corners of all time, and just having him back on this defense just makes a big impact. He gets the interception. Unfortunately, the Niners are not able to score at 7-3 until halftime. Robbie Gould misses a field goal at the end of halftime. The next Rams possession in the third quarter, the first Rams possession, we see Jared Goff throw a pick 6 to Javon Kinlaw. Man, Javon Kinlaw, the rookie. It sucked losing to Forrest Buckner. Of course, they drafted Javon Kinlaw for, to take his place, and of course, clear off a lot of the cap space that they had, paying Buckner all that money. A lot of people were not happy with that move, including me. But hey, Javon Kinlaw, he's going to be a beast. It took him a little bit to develop it. He had his first sack last week or a couple weeks ago. The last game the Niners played against the Saints, and he gets a pick 6 in this game, which, by the way, apparently DeForest Buckner has never had an interception, apparently. So, I mean, say what you want about that. But Javon Kinlaw, he's going to be a beast. So that makes it 14-3. The Rams finally start to wake up a little bit on offense. And so I'm just going to skip ahead, and, of course, they got that fumble recovery for the touchdown, and then they found Jared Goff found Cam Akers, who just broke away. And so it ends up being 20-17 Rams at the end of the fourth quarter, and it looking like the Rams might actually get the win, which would have been frustrating despite how great the Niners had played. But Nick Mullins said no, as although Nick Mullins did have a rough game, I'm not going to lie and say he looked that good. He did not. But he got the job done when he needed to. He got the job done. And then the end of the fourth quarter, he leads the Niners to the game-tying drive, which to make it 20-20 in the year 2020, which, by the way, seeing the score being 2020 in the rough year that we've had 2020, I mean, I hate to say this, but I literally thought, could you imagine if somehow this game ends in a 2020 tie? How 2020 would that have been? But thankfully that did not happen. Nick Mullins led the Niners to the game-winning field goal by Robbie Gould to make it 23-20, and the Niners sweep the LA Rams. So there we go, baby. The Niners, despite the rough year that we've had, despite being 4-6 and the Rams being 7-3, they get the job done. They get the win, and they're 5-6, a game back behind the Arizona Cardinals for a playoff spot. So let's go, baby. Bang, bang, Niner gang. You know, this has been a rough year for everyone, including the Niners, and, you know, the news with Santa Clara County is rough. The Niners will get through it, and they will make a playoff run. Danny G is out. Let's go Niners, baby. Niner Empire. One team, one family, one goal. I'm out. Peace!